guys, it's Ashley. Today I'm going to be showing you a Christmas Day makeup look, or just any day during the holidays. I really like the look of green for the holidays. It just reminds me of Christmas trees, and it's less traditional than red. So I'm going to be doing green eyeshadow today. It is not this eye look, don't worry. This was just for class this morning. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Today I'm going to start out with the eyes, because sometimes the green will fall underneath my eyes, and then when I wipe it away it'll just leave like green marks. So I'm going to start with the eyes. Also, I apologize about the lighting changing. I'm using my window as lighting, and the way that my apartment faces my bedroom is like against the woods, so I don't really get like direct sunlight. So, like anytime the sun goes behind a cloud or anything, it's like not here. But anyways, I'm gonna start off by priming my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape. I am in the I am in the shade Fair Beige. So once that is all blended in all over your eyelid, I'm mostly going to be going out of the Jacyln Hill palette today, except right now I'm going to set my eyelids. This one doesn't really have like a matte cream shadow. These top ones are like both shimmery, so I don't really want to put like a straight shimmer all over my eyelids, so I'm going to use a different one. Today I'm going to be going in with this Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette, and I'm going to be taking this light shade up here. Obviously I do this often, and I'm just going to pat that all over the eyelid to set it. Okay, so now that my eyelids are set, it looks a little crazy because my eyelids have like concealer and stuff on them, but my face doesn't. Don't worry about that, I promise it will get better. I think I'm just gonna go in with the Lorac Pro palette, the Mega 4 Los Angeles. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this one. And then I think at first I'm going to take the shade Butterscotch. I'm gonna go in with this LA Colors Pro Shadow Blender. Honestly, this is one of the best eyeshadow brushes that I have found. It was literally like $2 at Family Dollar. I bought 2 of them because I love them so much. So like, go get you some. They're cheap and they're amazing. So I'm gonna dip into the Butterscotch color, just using windshield wiper motions and kind of like circular motions, because I like my crease color to go up kind of high. I have hooded eyelids, which means that like my top eyelid kind of overlaps my mobile eyelid, or whatever it's called. So I just like mine to go up a little higher, because then when I put on my lid color, I'll put it more into my crease, so then it'll look like I have full eyelid. So after going into Butterscotch, I think I'm going to go into Oat, which is this color right here. And I'm going to start to focus this more on the outer and inner corners. I'm going to try and do like a little halo eye kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure, but we're going to try. So going in with Oat, I'm just going to pop this out on the outer corner. Some more. Corner. And same for the other eye. Build up the color in the outer and inner corners. Obviously not too much, because once we put the green out there, it's gonna get really dark. I think next I am just gonna go straight into the cream. So what I'm going to do is take this very small blending brush. This is the Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to lightly dip into the green, get a little bit on my brush. This is now later in the video. I think I forgot to show it earlier. So this is the green color from the Jacyln Hill palette, and just like pat it. Once you have it about the shape you want it, I'm going to go in and do it on the other side. We don't really want it too dark yet. We want to be able to build the color. So we're just patting a little bit. So we just have it placed on the inner and outer corner. I'm going to set down that small blending brush. I'm going to pick up a more fluffy but still small blending brush. I have tiny eyes. If you have bigger eyes, you could probably get away with using an actual big blending brush. This is the e.l.f. crease brush. It's really nice. It's just this tiny little blending brush. And then we're just going to go in and lightly start to blend out this green color, just being sure that there's no harsh edges. Doing this, I like to hold the back of the brush so I get a light hand. And then for this one, I do want it to go inward, so I'm going to go away from my nose. And this is where I will start to connect the two in the crease if there is any leftover product on the brush. Now, as you can see, it's definitely a lot lighter than it was originally, which is why we're going to build up the color and we're going to get it how we want it, but you don't want to just go in with a heavy hand and then start blending it out because then you'll end up with like a black eye looking. So we're just going to start blending on the other side, but you want to make sure when you connect it that you are bringing it high into your crease because you don't want it to get down right here, because that is where you're going to highlight to create the halo effect. Okay, so now that I have it blended out, I'm going to go back into the green, dabbing it into the outer and inner corner just to deposit the color. I don't need to blend or anything yet. We're gonna go back in with the e.l.f. blending brush and we're just going to blend in circular motions. So that's as much as I'm going to blend it right now. I'm going to go in with the same fluffy brush that we used for the transition shade, and then I'm going to go in with the transition shade, the butterscotch, and I'm just going to blend. Just be sure to still keep the shape that you want it to be, so be sure that you're still using circular motions on the outside and on the inside. And then just with a clean blending brush with no product on it, I'm going to just go in and continue blending. Honestly, I just want it to be a little bit more diffused, so I'm just going to go through and blend with a clean blending brush, and then I will be right back when I'm all done. So I'm back from blending. What I'm going to do now is I am going to take a very tiny little blending brush. I'm going to go back in with the same green from the Jacyln Hill palette, and I'm going to pack this just on the absolute outer corner, right in that little pocket on your outer corner. Then I'm going to go back in with that small e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go back in with circular motions. I'm not going in with it on the inner corner because obviously my inner corner is dark enough and it will really close your eye if you make the inner corner really dark, so I'm going to make the outer corner darker. Okay, so now that they are both blended out, I'm going to go in with the green shimmer shade from the Jacyln Hill palette and a very small packer brush. I think this is actually a paintbrush. Works just the same. This is actually one of my favorite brushes to pack on eyeshadows. I'm going to take this green shade on the brush. I'm going to go in and I'm going to precisely place this right on the edge of both inner sides, and then one more time I'm going in with the e.l.f. shader brush, and I'm just going to very lightly because otherwise you'll lose the color or the glitter will get everywhere. I'm just going to blend where the dark green meets the glitter green. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now that we look like crazy people because the center still has no color, I'm going to clean off this brush. I'm going to go in with my Lorac palette and go in with this green color that is called Moss, and then I'm going to pack that in between the two green glittery shades right in the middle of the eyelid. So that is that. I'm going to go in yet again with this e.l.f. blending brush. So I'm just going to go in, I'm going to lightly blend out the top. Okay, so yeah, this is the finished eye look. Obviously I got a lot of it underneath my eye, which is why we did the eyes first. And now I'm going to move on to the face. I'm just going to do it very quickly. We'll leave in the description all of the products that I use, but right now I'm going to move on to the face, and when I finish that, I will be right back. So this is the finished face and eyebrows. So I decided to come back and I'm going to do the eyelashes and lips for you. So today I'm just going to be using my favorite mascaras. These are both drugstore mascaras. This one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradice. This one is the Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes Mascara. So here it is with the eyelashes done. Obviously, I think this would look a lot better with fake eyelashes. Okay, and now for the under eyes, I'm going to take the Vintage Cosmetic Company brush. This is step 3, go girl go. I believe this came in a set. Just this like really small brush. So I'm just going to go and dip this into the transition shade we used in our eyelids, which I know was eons ago. That is the Butterscotch, and I'm just going to take that and run it under. I'm going to go in with the oat, and I'm just going to do that on the outer corner, just like that. I'm just going to keep it light because it's so dark on top and I don't want to close my eyes out. So right now I'm just going to go back into the Colossal mascara because I like this one for the lower lash line because it's small and it's curved, so I can really get up to the lash line. Okay. So that is the absolute finished eye look, and now I'm going to move on to my lips. Now we have a couple of options. You can either go super Christmas festive and wear a red lip with this eye look. Personally, since the eye look is so bold and dark, if I was going to wear this any other time other than Christmas, I would just pop on like a lip gloss or a nude lip. So I'm just going to pop on this lip gloss. So yeah, I think this is the finished look. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like down below and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you are notified when I post my second video, and I will see you next time. Bye!